Week 8 of the Simulation Football League brings us to one of the more scenic destinations in the United States of America. It's Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and it's the Sioux Falls Sparrows playing host to the Lone Star Glory. Welcome into the broadcast booth, everybody. Chris Curtis and Wade Phillips bringing the action to you on this Sunday evening. Wade, a couple of teams that are looking and scratching and clawing to try to see if they can get a win when they need it most.
They really are. Both teams really have to be desperate to get a win here because their playoff hopes are slowly slipping away, and they both need to do anything they can to get a win here today.
Yeah, Lone Star in a spot where they are 2 games back in their division, so their hopes still very much alive in this 16th season. On the other side, Sioux Falls down in the they're in the basement so far in this league, in the bottom 3 of the league table. However, a couple of wins in a row could put them right back to where they need to be. We're just about set for football here as we get going. Sioux Falls just eked out a win a week ago against London across the pond, Wade, while on the other side, Lone Star dropped a 38-28 decision to DC. So they're reeling a bit. This should look 2 teams looking to, well, one, keep the momentum going, the other one, reverse the tide and get a win.
Indeed, couldn't have said it any more perfect myself. They're both kind of opposite sides of the momentum reel, and they really need to do all they can to both keep that momentum going and just turn around their fortunes and get a win here.
Sioux Falls in the home black uniforms with the yellow trim. They get the ball first as we start things out in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Lone Star in the red pants and the white shirt, and we are underway. Ball is in the air. Here we go. Ball returnable from A.J. Levy up from the 15, get it to the 20. He will juke his way to the 31, and that is where he will start this drive along with the rest of the Sioux Falls Sparrows. The Sioux Falls offense looks like this. Julian Tyree, the longtime veteran, is under center. Colin Hart, Charlemagne Cornelius, your halfback-fullback combo. On the wide receivers end, it's A.J. Warren, Gunnar Lewis, Al Dillapre Sr. going to be the main battery mates there, and then the tight end, Noe Terrazas, is going to be your big receiver through the middle, run and pass blocking. 1st and 10, and it's going to be Colin Hart on the first play. He's going to try to bump it outside. Gets a broken tackle, but he gets taken down after a 7-yard gain. Lone Star's defense has been very good so far. They've got a nice pile of turnovers so far this season, Wade. And then they had a bit of an off week last week, though, giving up 38 points to DC.
They did. They had an off week, and they really want to come back on this game and show that they are just playmakers in the secondary and just can control this game on defense.
Hart is the deep back again. He's got the football. Got a huge hole in front of him, too, and that's not going to be the way that Lone Star wants to play that defensively. 1st and 10 as he gets the yards needed. Defense for Lone Star looks like this. Jukin Rukin and Yogi Barr are going to be your defensive ends. Defensive tackles Al Lewis and Hugo Reynosa. Linebackers, it's going to be Freddie Trammell, Brian Craven. And your cornerbacks, Mickey McGuire, Bo Martin Jr., and then your safety tandem, Evan Lacey, Doug Day, and Lincoln Kingseed, as that one's going to go through the middle for 4 more yards and get them to a decent second down.
They're really pounding the rock early today, and they're just trying to hit all these holes hard. And the first 2 plays, they really got some good push up front in the second level, and were able to spring them for a couple of nice little yards.
Now we have yet to see Julian Tyree throw tonight. We'll see if we get that on this 2nd and medium. Nobody in the backfield with Tyree. Expect we'll probably see that 3-step drop. Tries to lace it over the middle, and they're over the left side, and that is not going to go the way they had envisioned, as that one will hit the turf harmlessly. Gunnar Lewis, your intended target.
That looked just like a miscommunication. Maybe the receiver might have pulled up on a different route than what Julian Tyree was looking to throw, but unfortunately just incomplete. No harm done.
3rd and 6. Tyree is in the gun. Hart is with him. 3 to the right and 1 to the left in the bunch. Plenty in coverage for Lone Stars. They try to defend this first down. Throw right side. Caught. Trying to turn it upfield. He's got it. What a clutch play. Good positioning on the football from A.J. Warren to make sure he gets the ball past the sticks. New set of downs for Sioux Falls.
What a great play. He got just exactly where he needed on the route to get that, to catch the ball and turn up the field and get just enough to get a first down. Great heads-up play by A.J. Warren.
Under center. Colin Hart, your lead back. Six in the defensive box as well. Everyone kind of bunched up here. Handoff Colin Hart. He's going to try to bust through, breaks through one tackle, then two, and turns a negative into a positive. That is great effort from Colin Hart. Get him 5 yards and a second and medium.
And how about Colin Hart, the newest 100 touchdown rushing member, and just doing everything he can to stay alive and keep trucking down the field, and broke 2 or 3 tackles and just kept on carrying them.
Very, very nice effort from him. 2nd and 6 officially. Under center is going to be Tyree. Another handoff, Colin Hart. This time he gets taken down in the backfield, and that one is going to hurt. Loses a yard. 3rd and 7, and another opportunity for Lone Star to shut this drive down.
Evan Lacey did a great job to just stop him before he could get started on that run. And Colin Hart's going to be kicking himself for not, breaking that tackle. But hey, you can't break every tackle. But great heads up tackle by the free safety.
25 yards to start unofficially for Colin Hart. Tyree to throw on 3rd and 7. Heaves it deep over the middle of the field, and that's a nice defensive swat down. And that is Martin that comes up with the stop. 4th down, and decision time here for Sioux Falls, but likely going to end up in a punt.
Just a great defensive breakup by Bo Martin Jr. He got up there and knocked the ball down. It looked like they could have just dropped it right over the coverage, but a great heads up pass deflection.
Tyree starting 2 for 4 on this drive. Lone Star ready to receive this punt return. Deuce Fennick back there for the return. He's going to let it bounce at the 10-yard line, and it will bounce towards the sideline and out of bounds at the 5. So good work from the special teams unit of Sioux Falls to pin the Lone Star Glory offense inside their own 5-yard line to start this game.
Almost a just completely perfect punt to just pin them right on the 6, and now Lone Star has to go 94 yards to pay dirt.
Let's see if see what the offense looks like for Lone Star here in just a minute. Under center is Ace Fennick. He's going to throw on 1st down from his own end zone. Looks, gets taken down, and that is going to be a safety in the 1st quarter for the Sioux Falls defense. It's a 2-0 lead, and Lone Star gives the ball back.
Wow, just first play of the day for Lone Star, and they get sacked. What a great just defensive pressure by the defensive line. All their pass rushers got up there and made the quarterback pay.
Cam Crosby, your main contributor to that. What a play, and a free kick coming. 2-0 lead for Sioux Falls. That is going to be returned from Levy out to the 38-yard line. 1st and 10. As the Sioux Falls back out on the field with a chance to take a 2-possession lead on a very, very weird set of plays.
Indeed. And now they've got great field possession again.
All right. Well, here we go. This is going to set them up just very, very short distance away from the midfield marker. Good free kick on that one. This will be a chance for Tyree. Throws on the run, gets it out to Colin Hart, trying to break a tackle. Does break a tackle, and another example of him turning a negative into a positive. 2nd and 3 for Sioux Falls, and a very nice Colin Hart play.
Very nice play to get out there, catch that ball, and make some people miss. And he is just running with a purpose today. I mean, he's having a great year, 2nd in the league in rushing, and he's just running with a purpose tonight.
Under center. 3 to the left. Handoff. Hart tries to truck through 1, does, and he finds his way forward for 1 yard, making it 3rd and 2 at the Sioux Falls 47-yard line. Doug Day jumps up to make the stop.
And that was great rush defense by Lone Star, because they plugged all the holes and limited the run to 1 or 2 yards, and they just need they need that every possession to get this win.
Handoff through the middle, not going to happen. 3rd down turns into 4th down, and another one, I believe, for Doug Day, who comes up with a stop. It is, and it's going to be a punt coming up for Sioux Falls as they lose the possession and lose the momentum to go with it.
Just a great play by the safety. He got in there and stopped the play, and now they're getting that turnover or the change of possession. Oh, looks like they're going for it.
All right, well, we'll see. It's 4th and 1. I think it'd be a decent call for them to do it. At this point, nothing to lose. It's a tight formation up front. We'll see if they try to run this play. Colin Hart's been good getting positive yardage, but instead they will call the timeout as they were just testing the discipline of that defensive line.
Right, and now it looks like I'm going to guess they're going to punt him, pin him deep. I mean, shoot, last time they did that, they got a safety, so, I mean, wouldn't hurt them.
Yeah, it might not be a bad play. You're exactly right. All right, so punt upcoming as they will get Lone Star back in their own territory again, just a matter of where it ends up. As this one gets booted downfield, they're at their own 47, punter lined up at his own 31-yard line, 32-yard line. Update in Houston, Portland at 3 and Houston 3 there in the second quarter as it sits right now. And that's going to be at the 20-yard line. Good juke. It's going to get Deuce Fennick out in the open field, and he's going to get to the 25-yard line. Good job from him improvising a bit and getting the yards back to negate that punt a little bit, and a decent bit of starting field position for the Lone Star Glory as they come out for their second possession.
Way better field position now. Now they have some breathing room, and they don't have the end zone breathing down their neck each time they get the ball.
Take a look at this Lone Star offense here in just a second once we get this first down play over with. Fennick to the outside has a catch and a big hit's going to light up the running back, Ike McBride, 2nd and 7. You heard from Ike McBride and Ace Fennick. Cameron Collier, the fullback as well. Your wide receivers are Greg Soto, Deuce Fennick, and Dave Axis, and your tight end, Adam Williams for Lone Star. Yeah, 4 wide here. Ike McBride is your only back. Handoff through the middle. It's going to be up the middle for McBride. He's going to get a couple and make it 3rd and 6. So they're in danger already of possibly going a quick 3 and out if they're not careful as linebacker comes up to make the stop.
And that's definitely not what they wanted after that first drive ended in a safety, and now the last thing they want is a 3 and out.
Jose Fuentes comes up to make the stop on that 3rd and 6. Call it 3rd and medium. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Chance for Ace. He's going to pop it over the top, and it's going to be caught. First down and more, all the way inside Sioux Falls territory to the 48-yard line. Lone Star gets the conversion, and it's a first down, new set for Ace Fennick and company.
A fantastic catch by Adam Williams. Just reached up and grabbed that ball, and now they're driving down the field in their opponent's side of the ball field, and now they're looking at that end zone and just staring at it, just wanting it.
Salivating a little bit, but they're still a bit far away. Work to do. 3 in the backfield for Ace Fennick. One of those is McBride. The other one, Collier. Looks to throw. Get it outside to McBride. He's going to have a little bit of a screen set up, and he's not going to go far. It'll be a 2-yard effort. Get it to 2nd and 8. Good thought on the screen, but Sioux Falls very smart on defense, able to put a stop to that pretty much immediately.
Almost seems like they saw something in the game plan prior to the game that said, we're going to tee off on those screens because they like to use them, and they really were able to stop at that time.
2 to the left, 1 to the right for Lone Star. Ace Fennick has the football. Looks to throw, throws it over the middle, and that's going to hit the turf harmlessly, make it 3rd and 8. As that one's going to end up at the 46-yard line. Sioux Falls defense, though, as we talk about it real quick, it is James Kelly and Jonathan Camp, your defensive end, tackled Cam Frosby, who's already made his presence felt. Linebackers Jose Fuentes, Alex Parker, Nick Fargo. Your cornerbacks John Barnhart, Terrell Davis. Your safeties Jay Ringgold, Nathan Barnett, and AJ Levy are your defensive mates for Sioux Falls. This will be a 3rd and 8 for Lone Star. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. As the football. Quick drop, thrown over the middle. That one is a lunging catch and a first down deep into Sioux Falls territory in field goal range. Goes that ball. Great work. And this one is going to be right there for Dave Axis as he makes him pay.
That was a fantastic hookup. It looked like it could have gone to either the tight end Adam Williams or Dave Axis. Fortunately, Dave Axis just reached out there and grabbed it. And that's another first down for Lone Star. And now they're driving down this field.
This is a good drive for Lone Star, looking to get themselves a win, get themselves back to 500, coming into 3 and 4. This is going to be to the outside, a bit of a toe drag, and they're going to call it a catch? Yes, looks like they did. 2nd and 6, 4-yard completion, as that'll be Soto's first catch.
And that really is Lone Star's bread and butter, those quick routes that get just the quick hits that get a little bit of yardage, 10, 11, 12 yards. That is what they live by on their offense.
The Sioux Falls 27, 4 wide. Handoff through the middle. It's going to be McBride who gets a huge truck and gets a first down because of it. He's dragging a defender with him, and it's 1st and 10 at the 17. They're inside the red zone.
This time it was Ike McBride's turn to get a first down. He just ran up that middle with purpose and got through that first tackle on number 52 and just kept on going and picked up a great first down, and that's just going to keep this drive alive.
First and 10. McBride, the deep back, 1st and 10 at the 17. This will be to Collier through the middle, and that first carry for the fullback, 2nd and 5, going forward to the 12-yard line.
That is definitely one thing you have to kind of look out for on actually both these teams. They both like to run the rock with the fullback, and especially Lone Star. He averages 3.9 yards per carry, and Cameron Collier can actually tote the rock pretty well.
Offset eye. That's going to be through the middle. Chance and a nice hit, 3rd and 3, as that'll get it down to the 9-yard line. So a nice good third down opportunity here for Lone Star. If they convert this is going to be a big-time 1st and goal setup as they try to get in the end zone for the first time. They're down 2-0. A baseball score at a football game in this first quarter. The minute 57 to go. Chance for Fennec outside towards the sideline. It's 1st and goal. Got the first down and a step out of bounds, and they have him set up. That's going to be through the middle, right towards the end zone. Did he get in? He did. That is going to be a touchdown, and that is Lone Star McBride. Sorry, she got in, and that is a nice change of pace for Lone Star. It's going to be a 6-2 game, 7 pending the extra point.
Great play call to open up the field on the prior play and then just run it up the middle. Great blocking by the line on the 1st and 2nd levels, and that sprung it and broke the tackle and just willed their way into the end zone for a great touchdown.
Don't look now. Lone Star takes the lead on a nice effort, good methodical drive downfield. They got the nice completions when they needed them. That kick is going to be up and through on the extra point, so it's a 7-2 game. And the offensive line definitely able to spring McBride on a few good runs. The truck that we saw in that one run, McBride would not be denied getting that first down and getting them into scoring range. Definitely one of the MVPs of that drive, but that huge catch by Dave Axis over the middle of the field too. You got to look at that as a good effort as well.
Absolutely. Just working in concert, both the passing and rushing game, just great balance, and it paid off with the touchdown.
Levy from his own 14 gets it back to the 33, and Sioux Falls will be back out on the field. It's a 7-2 ball game in South Dakota as we play in Week 8 of the Simulation Football League. If you guys are just joining us, the playoff situation looks like this. Lone Star needs a win to keep pace. They're 2 back right now in their own division, sitting at 3-4. However, they're closer in the wild card. The Sioux Falls, or I'm sorry, that was Lone Star. Sioux Falls is in the they're not in as good a position. That's going to be a nice truck though from Colin Hart. 2 broken tackles, 3 broken tackles, and out of bounds at the 42-yard line. 1st and 10 for the running back Colin Hart for Sioux Falls.
Colin Hart proving himself to be just an absolute load. Just 1 missed tackle, 2 missed tackles, 3 missed tackles. Just cannot be denied first down. Just absolute punishment.
1st and 10. From the Lone Star 42-yard line. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Sioux Falls driving downfield after that nice run. Hart is the only back. This is going to be over the right side. That one is picked off. Back the other way. Tyree is picked off, and Lone Star has the ball going back the other way. It'll be taken to the 41-yard line. And don't look now, but Lone Star turns the ball over, and they have full bouts of momentum going the other way. It's Mickey McGuire.
just a devastating turnover, just an absolutely insane interception, just picks it out and then just returns it. Just a beautiful return just to get something out of nothing. That flips the field completely. And now Lone Star is just eyeballing that end zone again, and they just need to string a drive together and make Sioux Falls pay.
1st and 10 at the Lone Star 41. Ace Fennec back out. Ike McBride and Cameron Collier, your two battery mates in the backfield. Ace, deep, right side. That one's caught. Good long catch. 1st and 10 to the Sioux Falls 34-yard line. And wow.
A phenomenal pitch and catch by Ace Fennec and Deuce Fennec, just paying off. Just great. Unfortunately, 42 laid him out, AJ Levy, but that was just exactly what they needed. Just a quick strike, quick first down, and now they're driving. They're on the 34, and they are just inching away.
55 seconds left in this first quarter. Lone Star would love to get another long strike if they can. Offset eye, McBride is the deep back. That's going to be to the right. Caught, and McBride, she works her way towards the sideline, gets hit, and taken out at the 30-yard line in Sioux Falls territory. If you're new to the SFL, the Simulation Football League combines traditional sports, esports, and a role-playing game into one. Team strategies are being executed in real time by our simulations as real-life players compete on the virtual gridiron. For more information about the SFL, visit our website at simulationfootball.net, or simulationfl.net, sorry. The SFL, we put the fan in fantasy. That goes through the middle. McBride can't get forward very much farther. Make it 3rd and 5. And a 3rd and medium coming up. Sioux Falls has a chance to put a stop to this drive and get at least a field goal attempt out of it.
On that play, unfortunately, the line just could not get any push, and Sioux Falls shut him down.
And there you go. First quarter is done. 7-2. Still a baseball score in Sioux Falls as the Glory are trying to get another one on the board. Chris Curtis, Wade Phillips, David Horrell in the broadcast booth. Our producer and commissioner Cameron Irvine in the truck as well, making us look better than we actually are. Ace Fennec has the football in the gun on the 3rd down, deep over the middle of the field. It's a 1st down and more, down to the 13-yard line, and back-to-back methodical drives for the Lone Star offense has them in business. No doubt, 1st and 10, Deuce Fennec again on the receiving end.
You said it. They are in business, and they are just methodically just chipping away at the yards, and just seems like 10, 11 yards each time they get it. And now they're just on the end zone's doorstep, and they're just eyeballing it and just salivating.
Chance to go up 2 possessions on back-to-back drives here if they can do it. 4 wide, chance for Ace. Ace tries to dump it off. That's going to be looking for the end zone. They're going to say he's in. That's a touchdown for the moment, and that is Williams, the tight end, who got in. And while Lone Star scores, I would be interested to see if they try to challenge the field position here.
Yeah, I would not be surprised. But that aside, that was just a great job to get the ball out by Ace Fennec, and just a great way to just not be denied a touchdown by Adam Williams. He just caught the ball and just would not be denied, rumbling, bumbling, stumbling into the end zone.
We'll see if the extra point gets off. If it does, then that will be officially a touchdown. Lone Star marches the length they needed to get themselves in position to take a 2-possession lead regardless. And snap is good, hold good, kick up and on the way. It is up and it is through. So no challenge from the Sioux Falls sideline. And that is a touchdown indeed for Adam Williams. And Ace Fennec is on a bit of a roll. After starting kind of rocky, that first possession did not go well. But he's recovered nicely after giving up that safety in the first quarter.
That is exactly right. Just took it. He has a short memory. He had the mistake, but then just turned it around and just said, "I'm done with that nonsense," and is really putting together 2 particularly good drives.
The 15-yard line is AJ Levy. He's going to try to return it left. He gets taken down at the 31. That's the average field position to start for Sioux Falls so far in this game. Actually, Dillapre Sr. had the return on that. Difference in return men for Sioux Falls. 1st and 10 for Julian Tyree, trying to recover from an interception downfield that ended up being a touchdown the other way. And now at home, they're down 2 possessions, and it's time to work the comeback trail. Colin Hart is one of the backs for this particular play. That is handoff Colin Hart. He's going to truck his way forward, break through one, and he's going to get taken down after a 9-yard effort. 2nd and 1 at the Sioux Falls 38.
Great blocking, great vision, just a great overall play. Didn't get the first down, but hey, 9 yards is nothing to snuff at. And he really took that and got great blocks at the second level and was able to spring it and make a tackle miss. And really great heads-up play by Colin Hart. He's having a pretty good game, and they should be leaning on him as much as they can because he is an absolute load.
Yeah, I got to use him until Lone Star proves they can stop him. That's exactly the thought process. I would be using a tight formation up front, 2 in the backfield. One of them is Colin Hart, 4 in the defensive line, 1 linebacker in the area as well. That's going to be through the middle. First down and more. Get it to the 42-yard line. New set for Sioux Falls, and they move it closer to midfield.
They got enough push, just enough to get that first down, and it's exactly what they needed. And now they're just continuing to excel at the run game, and we'll see if they continue with this trend.
One of Lone Star's counterparts in the Lone Star State, Houston, in a 6-3 game at half over Portland. This will be through the middle, another 1-yard gain forward to the 43-yard line. Sioux Falls, they've been in good spots with their drives, but mistakes have killed them on the back end of those drives. We'll see if they run into one of those here as they run into a 2nd and long.
Indeed, just unfortunate errors have kind of shot themselves in the foot.
Split backs formation. Hart is back there, as is. No, that's going to be a run forward, and Colin Hart, we said use him until they stop him, and Lone Star has effectively stopped him on this particular drive. That's going to force Tyree to throw on 3rd and long.
Actually, I do believe that was Charlemagne Cornelius on that carry.
Fair enough.
The fullback, and not Colin. So, hey, he's still undefeated in the runs. So, if they can keep him going, hey, they've got a load on their hands.
It's the bunch right, one to the left as well. Tyree to throw. Throw right side. That one's going to be caught trying to turn it upfield. Does! What a play! A spin move's going to get him down 1st and 10 to the 41-yard line in Lone Star territory. What a play for A.J. Warren. The individual effort gets Sioux Falls a first down.
Great run by A.J. Warren, doing his best Colin Hart impression, just shedding the tackles, and really great play to catch that kind of short, but then just excellent, just escapability on the run. Just excellent.
Needed that. Tyree only 27 yards through the air and an interception. They haven't really needed him much, but they need him here. Got to get the yards because you got to get the points at this point. Down 2 possessions. Hart on the handoff. He's going to run it through the middle, find his way forward for 4 yards, and get it to the 37-yard line. They're on the precipice of field goal range at the very least. However, they really don't want 3 points here. They want 7.
That's exactly right. I mean, they'll take 3 points because, that's, points, but obviously they want to score most definitely, and they just need to pull it together and get the score.
4 on the line defensively, 2 to the left for Sioux Falls. Handoff. This one, I believe, was Cornelius that got that hand. Nope, it was Hart. To 3rd and 8 they go. 3rd and long again. Lone Star's big bodies up front doing the damage to that offensive line.
Jukin Rukin took the initiative and got the stop on Colin Hart. And now he says, hey, try that again, big boy. I'll definitely go against you again.
4 tackles for loss in the loss last week for Jukin Rukin. Definitely put forth a pretty good effort. 3rd and 8 here for Sioux Falls. Looks to throw. Tyree moves in the pocket, throws deep over the middle of the field, and that one's picked off. 2 drives, 2 interceptions, and Lone Star has the ball back again at their own 29-yard line. Lincoln Kingseed, the safety, playing center field.
Absolutely heartbreaking, and Lincoln Kingseed just read that perfectly. Just read the eyes, tracked the ball, took the interception, took it, 10, 15 yards, and now setting them up. Decent field position on the swing of the shift of momentum.
And don't look now, but a momentum-based game turns into a really high momentum outfit for Lone Star here. They score here. It could be a real long halftime break for Sioux Falls. They're going to get an earful, I'm sure. Split backs. Ace. Deep right side. That one is picked off the other way. Back the other way comes Sioux Falls. This one might be returned down the sideline for decent yardage. Down to the Lone Star 24-yard line. Exactly what the doctor ordered for Sioux Falls. It's Terrell Davis in the spot. The cornerback makes the play.
That's big Terrell Davis, 6'4", 215. That's his 5th interception of the year, and could not have come at a bigger time in this game because they needed that momentum shift. And now they've got it, and they've got it similar to where they had the ball last time. So hey, they can put another drive together, and hopefully this time without a turnover.
Don't look now, but that's 2 passes, 1 from each quarterback, and 2 interceptions, 1 from each quarterback. So now it resets things a bit, puts Sioux Falls at the 24-yard line. They end up in a positive manner on this as they're netting plus field position on that particular sequence. Chance for Tyree, deep over the middle of the field. This one's caught a leaping grab. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line, and A.J. Warren is your man over the middle. The tight end, gets the first down and more inside the 7.
And the chain mover, the big tight end, caught that pass, just exactly what they needed to move the chains again. And now can do anything here. And I would say lean on your running back. I mean, they've stopped Colin Hart one time. They just need to lean on him.
In the backfield for Sioux Falls here. Under center is going to be Tyree. Handoff Colin Hart. Outside touchdown pending the laundry. Sioux Falls has a touchdown on the board and makes this game closer.
Yep, free play, and they got the touchdown anyways. How about that? And now Colin Hart got the payoff for the run for his troubles really on the past 2 drives, and now it gets pay dirt. And really that started with the linemen getting pushed in the 1st and 2nd levels, everybody blocking, wide receivers, tight ends, everybody, fullbacks, brought the thunder, and they got into the end zone.
That will work. That's exactly what the doctor ordered for Sioux Falls as they have their first touchdown of this football game. Colin Hart is on the board, and that is going to bring in Maxwell Falk, the kicker, to make this a now 5-point game. Snap good, kick up and on the way. It is up, and it is through from the southpaw kicker. So bring the game back. Let's run it back the other way. 14-9, Lone Star up 5 points on Sioux Falls. A reminder that there was a safety in the first quarter of this game. The first play from scrimmage for Lone Star was on their own 6-yard line, and a crazy sequence that happened after that. Lone Star about to get the ball back again with about 6:22 left in the second quarter. And that is going to be returnable from 5 yards deep. Deuce Fennick going to get caught up at his own 18-yard line, gets knocked down at the 20, and that's where they will start this drive. Keep up with the SFL and its teams on social media at Simulationfl. Follow us on Twitter for weekly broadcast schedules to discover team content and to stay up to date when SFL news. Let us know who your favorite team is on or how you enjoy the broadcast each week with the hashtag #MakeAnImpact. Thanks for your support and viewership. Ace Fennick is in the gun. He's got 3 to the left, 1 to the right. As he starts this drive off, looks to throw immediately. Throw it. Oh, it's picked off. Back the other way. Pick 6 City. And Sioux Falls has come back to take the lead on 2 straight interceptions.
And that was the outside linebacker, Alex Parker, just reading and reacting and just intercepting that pass and taking it to the house like a running back, just finding a hole and just running it in, just read it all the way, jumped it, took it to the house. Beautiful, exactly what they needed, and now they're in the driver's seat.
Hard to imagine what Ace Fennick saw on that particular play. I think he was expecting that slant to break on the inside. He just never saw his man that grabbed that interception. What a play from Sioux Falls, and the defense is showing out at the best possible time. They have a 15-14 lead, about to go up 2 points on Lone Star. What a sequence.
Beautiful. They absolutely needed that, and they got it.
Snap good. Kick on the way. It is up. It is through from Maxwell Falk. 2 straight extra points for him. And don't look now, but we have a change in the lead in Sioux Falls. Lone Star up against the wall. Momentum clearly with the Yellowbirds at this point.
And now do we see, first quarter Lone Star, or do we see second quarter Lone Star?
Yeah, it really has been a Jekyll and Hyde performance for them so far, but good adjustments made on defense as Sioux Falls definitely got way more aggressive as far as that goes. This will be a chance for Deuce Fennick on the return. He's going to get all the way to the 22-yard line and 1st and 10 from there as they bring back out the offense. So already, now I believe that makes 2 interceptions for Ace Fennick, 2 for Julian Tyree, and Tyree has gotten the better end of the equation on that so far. Ace Fennec back out on the field, going to try to utilize some things that worked in the first quarter. I think they got to do a full reset here and get back to what worked. Due to the right. Fennec to the outside, puts it in Ike McBride's hands. McBride tries to work the outside, gets the first down and more, out to the 35-yard line. A couple of broken tackles, and out of bounds she goes. 1st and 10 for Lone Star at the 35-yard line.
You know, I'm going to say the same thing that I had said about Sioux Falls. Lone Star needs to lean on Ike McBride at this point because he's having a heck of a game. And unfortunately, when they've gone away from him and thrown the ball, they've had those 2 picks. But you know, Ike McBride's having quite a game so far.
Yeah, she's having a great game, no doubt about that. 1st and 10 for Lone Star. One of the consistent parts of this Lone Star offense, and we thought Ace Fennec was one of the consistent parts too up until the last couple of plays. We'll see if that's the case. 1st and 10 for Lone Star again, and this will be a chance for Fennec on the throw, and not quite a first down. 7-yard gain on the crossing pattern. As Soto brings that one in, it'll be 2nd and 3.
Exactly what they needed, just to get some extra yards, and now they're 2nd and 3. Got the play to pick up the 7, and just any positive momentum at this point is just a win, really.
Under center. Looking to throw. Quick, right side. That one's caught. 1st down and more. Another one for Soto. Gets it 1st and 10 to the 49-yard line still in Lone Star territory. Getting closer to midfield. Looks to throw. Right side. Another one. Same play, same result. It'll be 3rd and 2nd and inches now as they inch closer to that 1st down marker, and they're in Sioux Falls territory again.
Hey, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
That's going to be to the left. That's going to be caught. Trying to break a tackle, and 1st down again inside the 36. Sioux Falls trying to put a stop together here. It's not working out as they're methodically moving down the field in the no huddle. Fennec to the outside. McBride. She's going to work the outside again towards the sideline. Same play and a little bit less of a result here. Make it 2nd and 5 at the 31.
I think at this point she might need a break. She might be getting tired because they've targeted her those past 2 and really just a great little string of plays of the no huddle in the shadow of Mount Rushmore just to pick up some yards here.
2nd and 5. In the gun with 2. Fennec has the football. Quick drop, thrown over the middle of the field and found the seam. 1st down and more to the 15-yard line. They're in the red zone again. Just be careful from here. This is definitely dangerous territory. They threw an interception down here previously. Fennec over the middle again. This one's going to be a diving attempt, and it'll hit the turf. 2nd and 10. They continue to run the no huddle. They've put up the tempo to this game and thrown Sioux Falls completely out of whack. Fennec to throw. Again, right side. That one's caught. 1st down and more. Down to the 3-yard line. The 4 is with a mark. And that is 1st and goal again for Lone Star. And they're inching closer and closer to taking the lead right back. And it's going to be over the middle. That one is incomplete. Very close. But 2nd and goal at the 4 again.
This no huddle is really giving Sioux Falls troubles. And they are just having their way with them so far.
Looks to throw. Over the top, tipped and incomplete. 3rd and goal. Now, do you lean on McBride here is the question. Maybe a screenplay?
Yeah, I give it to her because she's been having her way, and I just give it to her.
That's not going to happen this time, but it's going to be McBride on the outside, just not quite in the way we thought. That's going to be 4th and goal as a stop happens at the 4-yard line, and a chance for at least Lone Star to take back the lead with a 3-point attempt coming up here.
That's all they need, just 3 points to take the lead, and I think they're happy to at least just put themselves ahead, and now it kind of makes Sioux Falls have to, if they get the conversion, it makes Sioux Falls have to really put a drive together.
Yeah, we can have to play from behind, kick up and on the way from very short yardage. A 21-yard field goal is up, and it is through. 17-16. Lone Star takes back the lead. And that is a big-time response, regardless of them not getting the touchdown, for them to come back and at least get points on that drive after being down so far on the momentum scale. That's a big play, big drive for Lone Star to keep themselves going in the right direction.
That's right, and that was first quarter Lone Star that we saw, and now Sioux Falls. If I think they have to stick with Colin Hart because he's just too effective so far.
It's going to be run back to about the 31-yard line, and a chance for the Sparrows to come back and try to fix this this situation here. They're down a point. They were down as many as, I believe it was 12 points at one point in this game, and they've been able to come all the way back in one quarter's play. It was 2 drives that got them there, a pick 6 included, and Julian Tyrese under center to try to keep the momentum going. Colin Hart gets the football, tries to move his way forward. There's a flag on the field from that. Get him to the 31-yard line, or get him from the 31. We'll see what the Laundry has to say in R62 out of the field. So it's going to be offensive holding, so that's going to negate that play and push him back a bit. I believe that's a 10-yard penalty that should push him back to the 21-yard line, and they don't lose the down, I don't think, so it'll be 1st and 20?
I believe. Yep. 1st and 20. Yep.
From the 21-yard line. Okay, so that's going to hurt. That does not create good scenarios, but expect Sioux Falls try to work this and chip away at it as they try to keep this drive alive. 2 to the right. Handoff. Right side, trying to break a tackle, and 2 Lone Star Glory defenders get in on Colin Hart, knock him down. They at least chip away a little bit, make it 2nd and 15.
It was decent initial push, just couldn't quite get the blocks on the second level, and they brought Colin Hart down for just a 5-yard rush, but that's definitely great filling in the holes by Lone Star.
2nd and 15. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Looks to throw over the right side. That one's caught. Short slant. Gets them to a decent 3rd and medium. They're chipping away at this long penalty that happened on 1st down. A.J. Warren on the grab here, and they have a chance to convert and keep the drive alive.
They are indeed trying to just chip away at this kind of deficit that they put themselves with that penalty, but now they're, right on the door, knocking on the door of the 1st down with only 5 yards to go.
2 to the right, 1 in the backfield. Handoff, right side. That's going to be a chance for Hart, and another broken tackle, and eventually gets dragged down to the turf. A nice stop from Lone Star, who converged to the defender and force the 3rd down failure. 2 minutes left in this 2nd quarter. We have the 2-minute warning on tap, and it's a 17-16 ball game in Sioux Falls. Lone Star on top. Simulation Football League on the Simulation Football League Twitch. Chris Curtis, Wade Phillips, along with you. David Horrell in the stats truck, along with Commissioner and producer Cameron Irvine, along with you in South Dakota. Pretty good Week 8 showdown so far, as this one will be a punt end over end. Get to about the 23-yard line and caught there from Deuce and taken down at the 25. So back out comes Ace Fennick, who has been a Jekyll and Hyde quarterback so far in this game. He's going to try to settle down, get his guys down the field, and they could get some separation here after taking back the lead on that field goal the last drive.
Most definitely. If they can get some breathing room on the scoreboard, that will do them no harm. And Ace Finnick, if we can see another drive like we had last time where they just were having their way with them, and that'll be good for him.
Offset I formation. In the backfield, McBride. Handoff McBride. Through the tackles she goes. That's going to be a 6-yard run through the middle to the 31-yard line. And that's going to set him up for a nice 2nd and medium.
Some great push up front, 1st level, 2nd level, and she took it for a nice little 6-yard gain, and that's exactly what they need from her this drive, I believe. Just keep pounding the rock with her.
Receptions for Soto, 5 on the board so far. Been one of the more consistent receivers. McBride again on 2nd down, 3rd and 4 after an immediate tackle at the line of scrimmage, and it's at the 31.
That's what Sioux Falls needed right there, just to get that stop, to get some time to kind of reassess and try to come up with a big 3rd down stop.
3rd and 4. 2 to the left again, 2 to the right. Fennick is under center. Defensive line moving around. That's going to be a big truck forward. 4th and inches. McBride did not quite get there somehow, and that it creates a decision for Lone Star. Likely should be a punt, I would think, but you and I have seen weirder things.
We have indeed, and somehow, some way, she didn't get the first down. I thought for sure she might have gotten past the first down marker, but Mr. Referee did not agree with me.
That's going to be a 4th and inches, and indeed it will be a punt. So lined up at the 19-yard line. Waiting for the clock to tick away a little bit more. 20 seconds left. And there is the punt formation going. 14 seconds left as the ball left the foot. AJ Levy back deep for the return. Has some room, but didn't quite get the opening needed. And it will be 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. So here we go. Sioux Falls back out on the field. Probably not for much. I would expect to see 1 or 2 runs from Colin Harton to get us into the locker room. Unless Tyree, feeling a little bit daring, wants to chuck it downfield. We'll see.
Can be scary because this Lone Star defense is really good at returning interceptions for touchdowns. So he has to be extra careful.
Due to the right. Handoff. Colin Hart through the middle. Breaks through a couple tackles and gets more yardage down to the 41-yard line. Sioux Falls is going to call a timeout. With 3 seconds left in this game, they will decide. Well, interesting decision, I guess. We've seen them call timeouts before and then try to just do another quick run through the middle. I'm curious to see if they try to do that or if they try to work on the Hail Mary.
I'm with you. I'm curious to see if they just, kind of spread them out and try to run up the middle, catch them off guard, or, what they do. But it'll be an interesting play call.
Battle of field goals in Houston, 9-6. Houston has the lead over Portland right now in that third quarter. Something we'll keep an eye on as well. They will indeed try the Hail Mary. Got 4 to the right. Going to back it up. Defensive line starting to move forward. Oh, a run from Tyree. He gets the first down, but it does not matter. He gets laid out at the 43-yard line, and that is going to take us into the halftime locker room. It is first half is officially done. Sparrows down a point to Lone Star after a very eventful 2 quarters of play in South Dakota. Wade Phillips, I'm going to pass it over to you for your halftime thoughts.
Well, I think both teams really need to rely on the running game a lot more because we've seen the turnovers by the passing game, but really both these running backs have just been having their way. And while the Glory haven't particularly thrown up a whole bunch of yards, they've been effective when they've run it. And Ike McBride, she has been phenomenal, as well as Colin Hart. They have just been running through people, and it's been a bit of sticking to their game plans for both teams, but Lone Star kind of had to change some things around to get that to pull ahead in near the end of that first half, and now Sioux Falls has to adjust their game plan and come out with a winning game plan.
And McBride, not so much the yardage, but the actual clutch runs. It's been more first downs and things of that sort from McBride than it has been yards that Colin Hart has put up. Colin Hart unofficially 89 yards through that first half, and a touchdown for McBride on the board, touchdown for Colin Hart as well on this night. 2 interceptions from each quarterback. It's a 1 touchdown, 2 interception performance for Fenix so far. No touchdowns for Tyree on the day. The only touchdown from Sioux Falls coming by way of the run and also the interception return for a touchdown. So that's how that happened. So it's a 17-16 game, a good one going at the start of this third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, Sioux Falls started with the ball, so Lone Star is going to have first crack at this. And it becomes a big defensive stand that needs to happen for Sioux Falls. They do not want to let Lone Star get too far away from them again.
That's right. And they need their defense to come and play each drive that Lone Star has, and they need to bring their A game and get another pick six if they can. Hey, get takeaways, get just stops. They need to pull out all the stops to get a win, because Lone Star is going to come with a fury in the second half, and Sioux Falls needs to do something to right the ship and just pull ahead and keep that momentum up.
See what we can do here in this third quarter. Week 8 has been very, very solid as far as games in the Simulation Football League. Not a lot of blowouts that we can see. 2 games going right now and 2 very close games. 9-6 Houston over Portland in the Lone Star State. Lone Star is in Sioux Falls. That's where we are at. 17-16 over Sioux Falls at this very moment. But Lone Star gets the ball back. Ace Fennec back out on the field. Probably a good long talking to for each quarterback from their coaching staff at the halftime break. See if it means anything going forward, as Lone Star going to be set to get this ball. Deuce Fennec deep for the return, and he is ready to go for the start of this third quarter. About 10 yards deep in the end zone, he takes a touchback, and we go to the first drive. So Ike McBride, maybe a more steady diet for her in this second half. Maybe a chance in the open field. She's proven that she can break some tackles. She's got a lot of trucking ability and has done that a lot in this game already. Going to see if they put her in the danger zone a little bit, see if she can make a play.
Indeed.
2 to the left, 1 to the right, split back formation for Ace. 3-step drop deep right side. That is going to be a go route over the top, and that is a first down into Sioux Falls territory on the first play. Don't look now, but Lone Star has something cooking very early in this third quarter.
And it was Finnick to Finnick again. And now that was the second time they've hooked up for quite a few yards this game. And I believe Ace might have talked to Deuce at halftime and just said, "Hey man, we've been lighting it up, and if we can get Ike going, she can get us some first downs, and then we can just make them pay over the middle."
Under center. Defensive line moving around. Fennec to the outside. Put it in McBride's hands. McBride going to work the outside. Broken tackle down the sideline. She goes out to the 20-yard line and taken down at the 20. 1st and 10 for Lone Star. Another good opportunity to move downfield. They take advantage, and it's inside the red zone for the first time this half.
And there she is. We told them, get her involved, and they get a nice little swing pass, get her involved. She picks that up and gets the great first down, and now they're moving down the field again. And just great play call and great run by Ike McBride.
Unofficially, 8 receptions, 62 yards for McBride through the air on the receiving end tonight. Just about eclipsing, if not already, the over 100-yard mark in all-purpose yards. Fennec sees something, calls something at the line. Offset eye. Hand off McBride through the middle. Broken tackle towards the end zone. Into pay dirt. Lone Star touchdown. They get the points on the third play from scrimmage, and it's a touchdown for them on the first drive of the second half.
Just a great play by every facet of the offense right there. Offensive line got push on both levels. Everybody was blocking. The quarterback made the play at the line, made the play adjustment at the line, which sprung Ike to get her touchdown, and now they're in the driver's seat again.
Perfectly done by McBride. Perfectly done by the Lone Star offense. They move it downfield. 3-play drive. That's about all they need. An 80-yard drive spanning 3 plays. It takes very little off this clock. Exactly a minute, actually, off that clock for this drive. High snap, caught and brought down. Kick is up and on the way. It is through. And it's a 24-16 lead. An 8-point advantage for Lone Star over Sioux Falls, and that puts Sioux Falls in an awkward spot where they would need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie at this point.
They do, and they have to, play flawless football the rest of the day, and really, it's very imperative that they have no turnovers and just get positive yards pretty much every play. It's just they have to at this point.
Good kick gets it out to about the 15-yard line, returned there, and then spin move is not going to go very far, get them to the 29. And no further than that. So 1st and 10 for the Sparrows as they come back out. Another opportunity for Julian Tyree to do some damage, potentially try to make up for lost time here. A little bit of redemption on the horizon. Colin Hart been the main bell cow for these guys. And Tyree on the stats truck, not a lot on the stats truck, but trying to do what he can to keep his team in it until they have the opportunities. That is Charlemagne Cornelius through the middle. Good fullback run on first down. Gets them 2nd and 4.
Actually,
I'm sorry. That is Colin Hurt. Yep, it was indeed. My bad.
Got up there in a hurry. Just exploded through the line to pick up 6 yards and really kind of almost outran his blockers and really, but was in a hurry to get a first down, but unfortunately just couldn't quite make it there.
2nd and 4. Oh, a nice QB sneak up the middle from Tyree. You don't see that very often, but a couple of yards given, a couple of yards taken. It's 3rd and 2, but another dangerous spot for Sioux Falls. They do not want to go 3 and out here.
They do not. They can't. I mean, they've got to get points on every possession at this point because it looks like Lone Star's really kind of got their game together, and now Sioux Falls really needs to respond.
Take a look there at Cam Frosby. Cam Frosby was the culprit in the safety earlier. And that is going to be through the left side. That's a first down and more for Colin Hart. First and 10 to the 43-yard line. And Sioux Falls moves the chains.
Really had to make kind of something out of nothing because unfortunately the line just couldn't quite get very good push, but really Colin had to kind of feel his way around and use his vision to pick up the first down with his legs.
3 to the right, 1 to the left. 4 on the defensive line for Lone Star. Tyree with the football. Steps back, heaves it deep over the middle of the field. It's a first down and 10 to the 43 of Lone Star. And what a throw and catch by Gunnar Lewis, who gets up over the top and makes that play in a crowd.
Tyree really threaded the needle on that because it looked like he threaded it over the referee who was kind of playing defender and got it in the soft spot and picked up the first down, and now they're looking like they're going to string a nice little drive together.
98 yards for Colin Hart. 3 in the backfield. He's the deep back. And the Lone Star 43 gets the football here, tries to bunch his way forward, and that'll put him past the century mark. A 5-yard gain. It puts him at 103 for the day. It'll be 2nd and 5.
The linebacker couldn't quite get the stop behind the line, and Colin Hart really just drug the defenders to pick up 5 yards on that, just really not being granted any leeway on picking up yards, just had to really hard-nose it.
Still a 9-6 game in Houston as well. Tyree with another QB sneak up the middle, and that will get them forward to 3rd and 2 again. Houston up 9-6 in a battle of field goals in the other game going on right now over Portland. That's in the 4th quarter. Quick update. 3rd and 2, though. Big third down coming up here for Sioux Falls. They don't want to let Lone Star out of their sight. This becomes a massive play. Split backs. Colin Hart. Charlemagne Cornelius actually first down and more. Gets him to the 32-yard line. Cornelius first down for the fullback, and they move the chains.
The big fullback gets involved and picks up the first down, his first of the day, his first down, and now Sioux Falls keeps this drive alive, and really one thing I've just kind of noticed is Julian Tyree is really making himself a threat as a runner, and Lone Star really needs to pay attention on that.
2 to the left. Handoff. Colin Hart breaks a tackle, doesn't break 2. Another nice one that goes down in defensive play by the linebacker. 2nd and 9 for Sioux Falls as they get a yard.
Great stop by Brian Craven to stop the run before it got started, and just to gain a 1, which is exactly what they needed right there. And now they need to string together a couple more stops.
Under center. Julian Tyree, 3 in the backfield. Handoff, left side, Colin Hart trying to punch through the tackles here. Gets a couple. Makes it 3rd and 5. Colin Hart definitely been a clutch runner so far on this drive. Trying to do it again here. At least makes it a 3rd and medium and gives Tyree a chance.
Very clutch and very effective both, because while he's been very clutch, he's been very effective on just about every run we've seen, run or catch that he's made.
3rd and 5. 3 to the left, 1 to the right for Tyree. Hart to his right. Has the football. Quick drop back, looking to throw. Throws short, trying to turn it upfield. Did he get there? No. Not going to happen. 4th and inches, and a decision coming for Sioux Falls as Colin Hart had the reception but couldn't get it to the first down marker, and a possible chance for a field goal here for the Sparrows.
Ooh, tough call right here. If I'm Sioux Falls, I'm leaning on Colin Hart and going for it, but I mean, you got to at least take the points when you can.
Maxwell Falk lines up, southpaw kicker, 39-yarder from the spot, and the left hash. Snap high, brought down, kick up and on the way. It is up, and it is through. 38 yards officially is what they'll say, but either way, Sioux Falls gets points, and it'll be a 24-19 game, back to a 5-point deficit.
Well, that's what they needed. They just needed to get some points up there and not come away empty-handed on the drive. And now they're only 5 points away, and which is, I mean, shoot, that's a touchdown and you're ahead instead of having to get a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So,
right.
Hey, Sioux Falls did what they needed to do and put some points on the board.
First touchdown just happened in Houston. Portland is the one that got it. Portland over Houston right now, 13-9, still in that 3rd quarter. Or still in that 4th quarter, sorry. Kick up and gone. This is going to be returnable. Nope, no, not quite returnable. It'll be 10 yards deep in the end zone, and Deuce Finnick decides against bringing it out. The SFL broadcast team is looking to add new talent to our ranks of broadcasters. Applications are being accepted now to try out for either play-by-play or analyst broadcasting positions. No prior experience is required, just a love for the game and a desire to succeed. The application can be found at our website at simulationfl.net/broadcasting. First and 10. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Handoff going to be through the middle for Ike McBride. She will go very little on the distance meter here, make it 2nd and 8 after a 2-yard gain.
They just couldn't quite get her enough push to spring her for any more yards. And really that was the defensive line and linebackers combining to really fill the holes, stop the gaps, and bring her down for a 2-yard gain.
2 to the left, 1 to the right for Finnick. Looking to throw, quick over the middle. That one's caught. Nice job finding a seam from Finnick over that middle of the field. 1st and 10 into the 39-yard line. Adam Williams, a tight end, is the one who brought that in. He has a touchdown today for the Lone Star Glory as well.
They have really involved Adam Williams quite a lot today, and I love seeing tight ends involved because they just really add another dimension to a football team when they can block and receive. So it's just a fantastic play by Adam Williams to pick up some yards and get that first down.
Under center. Split backs formation, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Looking to throw. 5-step drop, throw towards the sideline. McBride has the catch, had to move back to make that catch. Couldn't quite turn it upfield the way she wanted. It would be a 3-yard gain instead, and a 2nd and 7 coming.
Unfortunate to not get a first down there, but she got another reception, got 3 yards. It's positive momentum, and they can just keep that up. I mean, that's really what they need. They just need to string some plays together. They don't have to break the bank by getting a big, long touchdown, but they can just eat away this clock and keep the drive going.
2 to the right, 1 to the left, split backs formation for Finnick. 4 on the defensive line. Finnick backs up in the pocket, throws, right side caught, and falling down to make the catch is the receiver. Catch is made at the 47, 3rd and 2. And not quite what the doctor ordered, but at least gets him to a manageable 3rd down.
It does give him a 3rd and 2 now, and that was Collier on the catch, and that was his, I believe, first catch of the day, and finally got him involved in the receiving game.
Yeah, and that'll be a chance through the middle. McBride, and that's a first down. Another one right on the midfield stripe, and Lone Star moves the chains and makes this drive a little bit more interesting, but Sioux Falls really got to buckle down here. They cannot afford to give up points at this point in the game.
They do, because she has been so clutch today. She's just been sniffing out these first downs like it's their job. And really every time it seems like they get a first down, we see Ike McBride's name on there.
2 to the right. Looks to throw to the outside. That one's caught. McBride has some room to go, and that is going to be down to the 47-yard line. And that's, nice way to do it. Makes it a manageable 2nd down, 9-yard gain.
That was a good tackle by number 2, Nick Fargo, to stop her before she could get the first down. And that's exactly what they needed to limit the yardage. But now they're, hurting for a stop.
2 to the left, 2 to the right. Handoff through the middle. McBride again. Tons of room through the middle. We've seen this before. She had plenty of open field. Gets taken down from behind at the 24-yard line, but is in field goal range, which is important. That's a good run and making it a little bit more interesting on the Sioux Falls defense.
She is so good at making that first defender miss that she's just so dangerous, and Sioux Falls really just needs to put extra people to try to tackle her because she's so good and breaking tackles and being elusive that she is an absolute problem.
2 to the left, or to the right, 1 to the left. Finnick looking to make something happen here. 7-step drop, looking, throwing over the middle. Caught, first down and more, to the 5, to the 3, to the 2, and it is a 1st and goal. Adam Williams again over the middle of the field, and Lone Star knocking on the door to try to separate themselves from Sioux Falls.
His favorite target this game, it seems, and that almost got him to pay dirt, but now they're sitting at a, 1st and less than 5, so now 1st and goal, and now they can do really anything because running game's working, passing game's working.
The entire playbook is open for Lone Star here. Offset eye, handoff, McBride, not quite gonna get there. At the 1 yard line, tried for the goal line, did not work. Sioux Falls makes the stop, 2nd and goal.
She couldn't quite get there, got a yard, but not enough. But hey, they've got, 3 more tries to get in.
That was Nick Fargo, the linebacker, who came up to make that stop. From the 1 yard line. 7 in the box defensively for Sioux Falls. This will be a chance for Fennec over the middle. That one's intercepted. Sioux Falls stays in the game with an end zone interception. Fennec's 3rd of the day could not come at a bigger time for the Sparrows defense.
Absolutely devastating, that takeaway right there. And now Lone Star's kicking themselves because they just gave Sioux Falls a chance to come back and get another score without scoring themselves. So now Sioux Falls is working it right to where they want it, and they can, dominate themselves on the ground and are just, have their way with the defense.
Interesting decisions by Lone Star's offense to throw that close to the end zone as well. Either way, we're back to it. Tyree goes left with the football. That's caught. Not much to it. 2 yard gain out to the 22 yard line. And Sioux Falls has time to methodically move this downfield as a touchdown gives them the lead.
Lone Star has to get a stop. They have to get a 3 and out or just no points on the board. They just have to. And there was a good start for, only a gain of 2, but they have to bring everything they have to get this stop.
In the gun. Looking to throw. Plenty of time. Deep left side. That one is going to be incomplete. Very good defense on the back end by the safety. That is Bo Martin Jr., the cornerback who got out to make that play. Very good work defensively to knock that to the turf.
Absolutely huge to get up there and knock that ball down, because if he catches that, he could still be running. So great, huge play by Bo Martin Jr.
2 to the left, 1 to the right. In the gun with him is Colin Hart. Tyree has the football. Deep left side. That one is going to be a shot downfield, and it will hit the turf. A quick 3 and out from Sioux Falls, and another great play by Bo Martin Jr. That is going to be a 3 and out and a missed opportunity for the Sparrows.
Absolutely, just a huge missed opportunity for Sioux Falls, because Lone Star needed that stop, got the stop, and now they can just look at that takeaway as an unfortunate event, and now they can just continue what they were doing, and hopefully with the different result for them next time.
All right, punt upcoming. Punter lined up at his own 5, kicks it from his own 8, and it'll be over the midfield logo, not much further than the 40. Deuce Fennec has the return. It gets to the 41-yard line, and another opportunity for Ace and company to get themselves points to put some separation between. It's a 1-possession game right now. There is no bigger drive so far in this football game than the one that's about to happen for Lone Star.
Right, and we've just got to see no turnovers, because that has just been their Achilles heel today.
I formation. Fennec over the middle. That one's going to be caught. 6-yard completion to the 47-yard line. Visit the all-new SFL League website at simulationfl.net for info on how to create a player, join our community, the league, and the teams to play in it. Links to apparel, helmets, and a comprehensive history of the SFL. It's 1,400 games and thousands of players who have hit the virtual field. The SFL, we put the fan in fantasy. And with that, we bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter. The 24-19 Glory lead as we play with the Lone Star Glory having the football. Butcher 86 is up in chat. It's the 4th quarter in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Chris Curtis, Wade Phillips along with you. Cameron Irvine in the truck hitting the buttons as our producer and commissioner. And then David Horrell, our statistician in the stats truck as well, hanging out with us, trying to see where this game is going to end up. And this will be Ike McBride through the middle trying to make something happen. She'll get a couple. Get it to 3rd and 2. We have an update from Houston. 16-13 as Houston scores a touchdown late in that 4th quarter of play. A 3-point contest over Portland. Only 2 touchdowns in this game, 1 for each side. Talking about Portland and Houston in the other game going on live at the moment. 3rd and 2. Two very close games in week 8 so far in this time block for SFL. This will be over the middle, and that's going to be a first down for Lone Star. Great throw and catch. Bit of an inside slant. Gets Dave Axis a grab, third of the game.
It's an absolute necessity to get that first down, and now they're driving in opponent territory. Great catch by Dave Axis, great throw by Ace Fennick, and great blocking by the line to keep Ace Fennick up and able to pick out his target because he had options.
1st and 10 for Lone Star. On the 35-yard line, offset I formation, handoff McBride, trying to move between the tackles, and a 6-yard gainer up the middle. It'll be a 2nd and 4 upcoming at the 29-yard line. They're in field goal range again, Wade, which is a big thing because you get 3 points here, you make it an 8-point contest again.
That's right, and then it's all the impetus is on Sioux Falls to get the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. So it really leaves Lone Star in the driver's seat if they can get this conversion.
In the backfield, handoff to the fullback, and that's going to be through the middle, first down at the 23-yard line. And Collier has it. That's going to be a new set.
Yeah, and there's Collier with pretty much matching his season average of 3.9 yards per carry, and really they've needed every yard they've gotten today, and they've leaned on everybody so far.
9 and 20 left in this football game. You take a look at Alex Parker. Alex Parker had a pick 6 earlier in this contest. It momentarily gave Sioux Falls the lead before Lone Star got a field goal the next drive. Long drop back, 7-step drop left side. That one's caught. Not much to it. Make it 3rd and 7 after a 3-yard gain. Sector 6 is the official apparel provider for the Simulation Football League. Visit sector6apparel.com or our website at simulationfl.net for replica team jerseys and completely customized jackets, flags, t-shirts, and more that help each team stand out from their opponents. Get the gear the fans wear with Sector 6 and the SFL. This will be a chance for Fennick. He's going to avoid the first sack, but gets taken down on the second one. That's going to be a big hit and a loss. 3rd and 9 coming up here for Lone Star.
It was a great coverage sack because I was watching downfield. They were playing man-to-man coverage, and everybody was covered, everybody, including the running backs, and just there was no one to throw to, and just brought down Ace Fennick for a sack.
Split backs formation. Fennick under center. Has the football, 5-step drop, right side. That's caught, trying to turn it upfield. Broken tackle from McBride. She's going to try to fight her way forward. Does not get the first down, and that is a big stop in field position for Sioux Falls, stopping her from getting where she needs to go to move the chains, and decision time here for Lone Star.
Just a devastating stop because it looked like she might have gotten the first down on the initial effort, but then tried again and might have reestablished herself behind the first down, and unfortunately stopped for, to make it 4th and inches.
And this kick is up and away, up and through from 30 yards. So that is going to make it an 8-point game again, 27-19 in Sioux Falls. Purvis makes it a thing. And that is going to put them away a touchdown and 2-point conversion away from Sioux Falls at this point. How big is that safety?
It's
man,
huge
oh man.
Because it's an 8-point game instead of 10-point game. So it's, 1 possession instead of 2. So, it was to be the first drive for Lone Star, and that happened. It's just, who could have thought? Who would have thought?
Not just the first drive, it was the first play from scrimmage, believe it or not.
Yeah.
From the 15-yard line, Levy's going to try to return this. Get out to the 24-yard line, or 34-yard line, sorry. It creates an opportunity that there would not be if it was not a thing. A 10-point game is way different from an 8-point game, and it creates a whole different dynamic this late in the game.
That's right. It gives you just the smallest amount of room for error, but really Sioux Falls is running out of time and chances for errors.
In the gun. Colin Hart, 2 is right. Tyree has the football. Looks to throw. Throws left. That is, in and out of the hands of the receiver. That he's going to be kicking himself for that. That did not go the way they were looking for, and that is 2nd and 10. And Sioux Falls is going to be kicking themselves for a possible first down missed there.
They are, because that had first down territory all over it, because caught it not with room to run, but unfortunately just might have looked upfield a little too early and dropped the ball.
2 to the right. You got to try that one and try to get something like that again. Tyree hands off to Colin Hart, trying to break a tackle. Not going to work. Lone Star starting to put the clamps down defensively in this drive. It's 3rd and long, and this is going to create a major problem for Sioux Falls if they can't move the ball all of a sudden. But huge, points being made by Lone Star here on defense. In the gun. Chance for Tyree. Quick drop back, looks to throw, throws deep, left side, and well overthrew his target. That's not going to go where it needs to. 4th down at the 34-yard line. Sioux Falls with a decision to make here, likely going to be a punt.
Yeah, I think you have to punt. You still got enough time. You got timeouts on the board. So, I mean, you got to trust your defense to get a stop here and just punt it, try to pin them deep.
4th and 11. That's going to be up and over the midfield logo. Good hang time on the punt. Gets it to about the 30-yard line and taken down there at the 31. 1st and 10 for Lone Star. They have a chance here to possibly put this game on ice with 6:41 left in it. They get to a 2-possession game at this point, and we might be done.
Yeah, luckily the punter kind of helped him out by kicking a 4-second long punt, and that gave the Gunners enough time to get up there and stop him, and to where the returner didn't make any damage.
This will be a chance for Fennec over the middle, nearly intercepted. That was a dangerous throw, and they do live to tell about it. 1st and 10 at the Lone Star 41. It's ace to deuce on that little connection, and it's a new set.
That was dangerous. I thought for certain that defender might have got a hand on it, but nope. Deuce got the ball and picked up the 1st down, and that's exactly what they needed. And now they just need to really run this clock out.
Under center. Throw right side or left side. Sorry, that's a catch. 8-yard completion from Ace Fennec to the receiver again. This one is Soto on the grab. And another one that ends up 2nd and 2, and they continue to move the ball, and the clock ticks away.
I've been really impressed with Ace Fennec by how much he really spreads the ball around, really to, Ike McBride, everyone, Greg Soto, everybody gets a look.
Under center, handoff, left side, 1st down and more from McBride. Another broken tackle and a shoelace effort is finally going to bring her down at the 40-yard line. McBride, very good work from the line of scrimmage, and yards after the first contact has been very good for her on this day as Lone Star continues to try to pound the ball.
She has been just phenomenal today, just making people pay for trying to tackle her. She's caught every ball thrown to her as well, picking up almost 7 yards a catch, and she's just been phenomenal all day.
Through the middle, and that is going to be a 3-yard gainer, not much to it from where they sat there. So it's 3rd and 7 at the 37-yard line, just north of 5 minutes left in this 4th quarter.
And nothing really happening right there for the line to get any push, just, 3-yard gain and really nothing happening.
Through the middle, another one for McBride. Another one that ends up in a couple of yards. 3rd and 4, making it manageable for sure. And it'll be at the 34-yard line again. So another opportunity for Lone Star to convert on 3rd down. This will be a big 3rd down for Sioux Falls defensively. It's a 51-yarder from this spot, but remember, Lone Star does not have a contracted kicker on the roster. So this is going to be a major 3rd down defensively. They don't want to make it any easier for the non-contract kicker. Handoff. Collier trying to get there. Not gonna do it. Gets to the 30-yard line. It'd be a 47-yarder from this spot, and Lone Star will likely try for the 3 points. If they get it, it's a 2-possession game. This becomes a major kick. Oh, they keep the offense out. Okay, never mind. 4th and inches at the 30-yard line. Do they snap this ball? Wait.
Ooh.
They do. Through the middle. 1st down. Collier got it. Oh, what a clutch call by the Lone Star coaching staff to trust in their big man, Collier, to make it a 1st down and more. to the 29, and they move the chains in a clutch spot.
You know, they did to us. Well, they did to the other team what they did to us. They made it like, are they gonna snap it? Are they gonna just play it out? But hey, they snapped it, caught them off guard, got the first down. Exactly what they needed. A beautiful play call.
Under center. And keep the offense on the field. Chance for Fennec to the outside. That's going to be to the left, and giving chase to McBride is half of the Sioux Falls defense. Stop made, and after a 2-yard loss. We welcome those of you that were on for the fans watching the Houston Hyenas come out with a win over Portland 16-13. We've come to another back and forth game in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Chris Curtis, Wade Phillips along with you for the ride. Dave Horrell and Cameron Irvine in the truck making us look better than we are. But it's been a very good game. Sioux Falls momentarily had the lead. We've seen 3 lead changes in this game. A pick 6 is what gave Sioux Falls the lead, and then immediately Lone Star took it right back. And that's where we sit at the moment. 27-19 with about 2 and change left in this fourth quarter. Looking to throw to the outside. That is going to be McBride again. She's had a very good day so far, albeit not all for rushing yardage, but receiving has been very good. This time it gets a couple, gets it to 3rd and 11. Lone Star 3rd and long have not had great success in those 3rd and longs today, and a chance for Sioux Falls to potentially get the ball back if a stop can be made with just over 2 minutes left.
That's right, and it's really been just miserable on 3rd down so far.
And 2-minute warning on tap for the Sioux Falls Sparrows. Only 2 minutes left in the comeback attempt as you continue to watch. It's the Simulation Football League on for the fans. Crowd getting loud in South Dakota, trying to will their team to a stop. Offset I formation for Lone Star. McBride is the deep back. Looks to throw over the top. Caught. First down and more. Down to the 15 to the 10. All the way down to the 4-yard line. Exactly what Lone Star needed to kill this time. Greg Soto has had a major impact in this game, and it continues here.
Comes up clutch, and that was exactly what they needed to get that first down. They kind of reversed the trends that they had been dealing with all game and get that big first down on the 3rd and long, and now they are knocking on the doorstep and can put this game away.
Yeah, Lone Star very, very quickly knocking on this door and very, very loudly knocking on the door to putting this game away. Soto lines up at the top of your screen, trying to find something to work with on offense. Lone Star has not had a great day in red zone offense. This will be through the middle. McBride trying to fight her way forward. Not going to happen. Down to the 1 she goes. Sioux Falls calls another timeout, and they're down 2nd and goal.
And now, to me, that Lone Star has to run it because they've had too many red zone turnovers, and Ike McBride has just been phenomenal all day, and they just have to keep running it, run this clock out, and just march away with the victory.
2nd and goal at the 1. 3 in the backfield. Fennec is under center. Handoff through the middle. That's a touchdown. Lone Star gets what they needed and more points on the board. It's Collier with the touchdown, and Lone Star likely has put this game away.
And they switched it up, gave it to Cameron Collier, and took it in for the touchdown instead of the ever-present Ike McBride. She didn't get it, but Cameron took it in for a touchdown, and that's exactly what they needed. Now they are completely established in the driver's seat, and really all Sioux Falls can do is hope and pray that they get a touchdown, 2-point conversion, and then get an onside kick that they recover. Everything has to go right for Sioux Falls now.
Yeah, and at this point, Sioux Falls looking down the barrel of a 2-6 record through 8 games. This is up, and it is through. Lone Star on the other side, though, as long as everything holds, will move back to 4-4. And get themselves right in the middle of the pack in the playoff conversation, which is exactly what they needed to do at this point in the season. For those of you that were looking for the over-under of 45.5, well, congratulations. You win if you went the over. So there's that. And as we get ready to go for this possible last drive, still only 1 timeout left for Sioux Falls. See if and when they're able to use that. This will get down to about the 10-yard line for A.J. Levy. Levy moves it right. And the longtime SFL veteran gets taken down at the 31-yard line and not much further than that. Minute 45 to go in the football game as Sioux Falls trying to make a comeback of this. But it's been interesting to say the least so far in this game. A game that was in question for a majority of it, as Sioux Falls just really did not let Lone Star pull away until this point.
That's right. That's right. It's been back and forth all day, and really, it's been a great game for both teams.
Three to the left, one to the right, over the middle. That one is tipped and incomplete. That'll hit the turf harmlessly. Another opportunity for Lone Star's defense to shell out. Martin Jr. makes the stop. It's 2nd and 10.
That's exactly what they needed, just to get that, incompletion. And now Sioux Falls, unfortunately, time and just everything going against them, slipping away. They really just have to have a miracle happen.
2nd and 10. The Sioux Falls 31-yard line. Looks to throw. Tyree over the middle. That one is going to be caught. 1st and 10 out to the 41-yard line. They'll start to run some no huddle. Tyree again. Deep over the middle. That one is tipped and incomplete. 2nd and 10 as it'll stop the clock. Week 9 begins next Saturday on Next Level Sports. DC is going to visit London in a critical North Division clash before we head to the South Division for a rematch between Mexico City and Lone Star. In other league action, Denver visits Atlanta and Baltimore travels to Queen City. Coverage starts at 5:30 Eastern. The SFL on Next Level Sports. Football season is only just beginning. Sioux Falls trying to get something going on offense. Keep this game in doubt if they can. Over the middle, that one is incomplete. Missed a couple of targets there. Gunnar Lewis, your intended receiver on that play, and it's 3rd and long.
That was a very dangerous throw that could have ended up in a turnover that would have sealed this game, but they lived to fight on, and now they're just trying to scrap away and get a touchdown.
3rd and 10. Still a minute 24 left in this game. Over the middle, that one's going to be caught. 4th and 3 after a 7-yard gainer. Not much more than that, and Sioux Falls will call their last timeout.
And now, really, I would say their season hinges on this 4th and 3 if they go for it, which I'm assuming they will. But now it really, they're at the point where their backs are against the wall and they've got to get a win. So really, this is no more important play than this one right here.
4th and 3. 3 to the top, 1 to the bottom of your screen. Sioux Falls needs it. Looking to throw. Over the middle of the field, tipped and incomplete. That'll hit the turf harmlessly. Tyree can't make it happen. Turnover on downs, and Lone Star is going to take over the football here. Reminder as well, we are not done this evening. Week 8 wraps up. If you guys are on For the Fans, amazing. If you're on For the Fans Twitch, stay right there. We've got Jack Brown and Ryan Caudill coming up at 9 Eastern time. Denver and San Diego going to be bringing more football to you tonight. And then on the Simulation Football League Twitch, we've got Arizona and Louisiana. Tyler Falk and Mark Lopez going to be giving that to you at about 9:20 or shortly thereafter. So definitely still more football to finish out Week 8. 2 more games on tap before we head into an all-important Week 9 in what is becoming a very tight playoff picture.
Right, and it's looking like some excellent games on the schedule for tonight still, and don't want to miss that. And really, this game has been just a pretty phenomenal game until kind of recently, where Sioux Falls has kind of just not really been able to do anything, but it's been really back and forth all day.
2nd and 12 at midfield. Victory formation here for Lone Stars. They will put this ball to the turf and will end this football game. But what a win for Lone Star to come in on the road at Sioux Falls, which is typically a very hard place to come in and win at. And they do the job required of them to keep themselves in the conversation for playoff positioning. And that it's about as big a win as you can get at this point in the season. For Sioux Falls, this isn't quite mathematically a death sentence to their playoff hopes. However, it is close, and they're on life support at this point.
That's right, and they need a lot of help from a lot of different teams, just, results going in their favor, but going to be tough.
Absolutely. Final score, 34-19 Lone Star over Sioux Falls as we end this game up. and a very good piece of, work for the Sioux Falls Sparrows, or for the Lone Star Glory, as they come up with a nice road win. Your final thoughts real quick before we move on.
Just that I thought both running backs were just fantastic today. The offensive lines did pretty well, opening up the running lanes and, keeping the quarterbacks upright, but just phenomenal day for both running backs. And the defense for Lone Star really came into their own in the second half.
Fair enough. Yeah, nice game all around. Sioux Falls really made an effort, especially in that second quarter. They turned it around, did a complete 180. They forced Lone Star into some unfavorable spots, Wade, and really we saw some vulnerabilities and some cracks in the Glory armor that they quickly fixed and adjusted for the second half.
They did. They came in the second half with a game plan and stuck to it, and it paid off. And they got the win by 15 points. And overall, the score doesn't indicate how close the game really was.
As we look at this game, do you have somebody that you're earmarking for player of the game?
I'm gonna have to say Ike McBride. She was everywhere. She was catching the ball. I don't think she dropped a pass. She had over 100 yards running. She just was phenomenal.
I'm thinking Deuce Fennick. We'll see exactly how that is here in a second. But it is Ike McBride. Good call. 2 touchdowns on the day, 78 receiving yards to go with 97 on the ground. And that is Ike McBride's day. Good work for her on this Sunday evening. That said, the Sioux Falls Sparrows fall to the Lone Star Glory in a tight 15-point showdown. We will send you to a commercial break and then back to SFL HQ for a post-game update. Thank you from Sioux Falls. We'll see you in just a little while.